Hello and welcome to Battle with the Best of Them. This is DrGAKMAN here. So I guess the first thing that we'll go through is here, my pictures. So that was weird. I took a picture and it didn't show up all the way. Yada yada yada. I kept seeing Blitzel, but I could never catch one. And then a Mighty Yana on the radar too. That's kind of rare. Oshawott, I finally got one. If you guys are in the Kettering area, especially with this new spawn change that has been happening, the car wash, Imperial, or I can't remember the name of the car wash. The one that's on Wilmington before it turns into Smithville, if you're heading north, it has been getting water-type Pokemon showing up there. This is a Pokestop that normally never hardly gets anything. When I work Gordon Foods on Mondays, I can see that one from my radar, and there's hardly ever anything there. But when Gen 5 came out, I saw Oshawott there several times, but I couldn't get it because I was stuck at work. So I've caught one Oshawott from there, and I also hatched an Oshawott. But I have seen it on radar several times there, so keep a lookout there if you're looking for one of those. The Yanma event had went away, but they were still appearing in the wild because they're kind of common Pokemon. That's rare to find in the wild. I don't know why there was X's there, but whatever. My friend had contacted me. I had a shiny seal, which are extremely rare. And then he contacted me. He's like, well, I'll trade you my other. I got a shiny seal. And I was like, oh, sweet. But then I caught one. And I was like, oh, I don't need yours anymore. And he's like, I don't want to give it to you anyway because I caught another one too. So both of us around the same time caught our first and then second shiny seals. So that's awesome. We have the whole seal family shiny there. So Loudred in the wild, that's kind of rare. During the Yanma thing going on, oh yeah, the previous picture with the Yanma, that was actually not, because that was beforehand, that was actually not that they were still spawning. That was just the first one that I had seen spawn. I think it was like an hour late. It was supposed to be at like 10 a.m., but it ended up being 11 a.m. that they started popping up in our area because it was the Canadian Safari event that they went shiny, and that was 10 a.m. there, but for whatever reason they didn't start popping up around us until 11 a.m. More. But she kept catching them. Like, she caught 3 and she gave me one, so that was nice of her. I saw Zebra Strike, I think that's the name of it, at the Jehovah's Witness Hall on radar. Couldn't get to it. I still didn't even have a Blitzel yet. Lillipup, shiny, awesome. You can tell if you blow up this, his eyes are a little green, so that's a difference. Finally got a Blitzel. This was sent to me from England, so that's kind of cool. This is a joke going around. I had to explain it to a couple people. It's about, the little brother who is puffing up on his big brother, telling him that it's his turn to play the Xbox. And that's kind of what I thought when I saw Purloin in the wild. I'm like, why is its arms hanging out like that? Somebody should put it in a doorway, and Mom said it's my turn to play on the Xbox. And they did, of course. I can't remember if this was before or after the Yanmas were supposedly going away, but well, not going away, but the event window for the Toronto thing. But I still was seeing a bunch of them still popped up. Jesus the Messiah. And they got a televangelist in the Philippines too. Zeb Striker. Yeah, that's its name. I was saying Zebra Striker. Zeb Striker, and this one's cool. I'll show it to you later. When you click on it, it all lights up and everything. It's pretty cool. I was trying to catch that when I was doing a capture. Pignite in the wild, but I didn't get a chance to get to it. That's rare to find in the wild. And then I got a shiny Patrat. It was funny. I was talking with this guy at GameStop about shinies, and then boom, I catch a shiny Patrat. It's got like darker fur and blue eyes. It's awesome. We made a joke about Green Onion Stick spoofing, even though he was actually there with us when we were doing this Giratina raid. I was like, "Are you spoofing? Is that why you're invisible?" And then we saw this right away, so had to go get that. I still don't have a good enough Snivy to evolve, but I caught this one in the wild. Did some pictures for a thing, and it ended up being Gulpin. Ugh, that's lame. See, here's the car wash. Imperial Car Wash. Normally 0 or maybe 1 spawn there. And now, all of a sudden, with this new spawn point thing, there's 5 of them there. What the heck? And I've noticed that some of the stops that normally only get 1 or 2 spawns are now getting multiple spawns. And then other stops that were sponsored or were getting tons of spawns around it are now getting less. And with this new spawn thing that's going on, I was getting 2 or 3 spawns at my apartment here. None now. Like maybe 1 every hour or so I've been noticing. I did my routine walk through walking home from work from GameSwap. Took the long way home, and I checked a bunch of spots that I normally check, and I didn't really see a lot of difference, except for, again, the stops. Some of the lighter stops are now heavier, and some of the heavier stops are now lighter with spawns. And also, spawns seem to be more spread out. They're not like in the clusters that they were before. They're just like more spread out. There seems to be no difference in normal points for me anyway, except for my home, of course. And it seems lighter at work too, and those are where I catch most of my Pokemon and most of my shinies. So that's kind of disheartening. But okay, so here's a data miner. I don't know what their name is, CM down here in the corner or whatever, but they've gotten 2 bits of information here that they've uploaded. I guess they're going to have new shirts for Snorlax, Magikarp, Lickitung, Vileplume. Vileplume is kind of weird that they have that, and I'm thinking it's because Shiny Oddish is coming here soon when the Taipei event happens. But and then also there's these event tickets. Now, they've had this before in the game for GoFest, but as you can read this here, it says join a special event, add to calendar, but then it says from blah, blah, blah to blah, 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 local time, wherever you are. Now, they already did that before when they had to cancel the one day of GoFest at Chicago because of the thunderstorm. They were allowing players to, no matter where they were, they could, spend their ticket there or spend their whatever it was and get GoFest spawns where they were, which included like Mawile, Absol, and some other rare ones, unknowns and stuff like that, wherever they were in the world. So are they going to start doing that for regular players too, not just people that got tickets to those events, that couldn't travel there? Who knows? I really hope so, because I would like to. I can't necessarily just stop work and go and miss work and pay. And, I think that's a lot of people. But there are some people who are, I'm huge into Pokemon Go. I play it all the time, but I do not have the resources to just go to Chicago for GoFest or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. So is that a possible thing that they might be adding for us normal players, or us normal? I'm a heavy player, but I'm normal when it comes to income. I don't, I can't really just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna miss a week of work and I have enough money still to go. No, not gonna be able to do that. And then they found out before they had these new tasks for Pokemon Go, the World Tourism Day, one where you have to trade 10,000 kilometers apart, which I did get one of those. I still haven't expended it yet, but blah, blah, blah. And then they also found out that there's trade evolution things going on. In the main series games, certain Pokemon like Kadabra could not evolve into Alakazam until it was traded. I believe Machoke couldn't evolve into Machamp until it was traded, yada, yada, yada. So they may add something like that to Pokemon Go, where it's going to give you a candy discount. And then here's more of those World Tourism Quests things, but we'll go over that more later. And new filters for searches, although I don't know how the distance things works. Are you going to put in the amount of distance? I've typed in distance already for searching or whatever. I already have my own system so that when I do trades and I can get distance and blah, blah, blah from that, so that I can find them quicker, the ones that are further away. Special for special move. I don't know what that means as a search filter, but we'll figure it out as time goes on and they add that actually to the game. Right now, this is just data mining that this person has done. So this is the Taipei event that's coming up here pretty soon, and they show Butterfree and Oddish and Heracross. That will be their Safari Zone one, and an R of all letters for unknown. The theory is that Oddish is going to go shiny, and then it'll go out to the rest of the world. I think this event is happening here pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to play this video for you. I'm going to try to shut up. I'm going to turn the volume up because this is when I did a very special trade. For my badge, and also to complete this one task. Let's see here. So, in here, under my pilot badge, I am less than 3,000 kilometers away from hitting my 1 million mark. I'm about to make a trade with Shiro Okami, but I also have a task in here, which is a new one, which we'll go over later, or I don't know when I'll go over it, but in this video, because I'm just recording this part of the video now, and then I'm going to record the rest of the video later on and splice it together. I usually don't do it this way, but I just found myself in a conundrum here. Let's trade a Pokemon caught 10,000 kilometers apart. So she will be giving me one from here in Dayton or Kettering, and I will be giving her one from, let's go in here. Let's go to trade, shall we? Or we haven't even done a thing today. Let me open this up here real quick and see if that makes it lucky. I don't think it's going to, but... Alright. No, we're not lucky. It's good to do that before that, if you haven't interacted with the person that day. So I have several from the Philippines, so if I get more of these tasks during this event for travel or whatever this world UN thing is, but alright. Here's some distance ones. I need one that's over 10,000 kilometers away, which I have actually I have several from the Philippines, I think. I will give you Metro Quezon City in the Philippines. This is a far-fetched, and that's over 13,000 kilometers away. So I will get my badge, my gold badge here. task. I'm not going to open it until after midnight. Oh, and I ended up going lucky. What? That's crazy. How did yours end up? Hers is 2 clicks away from perfect. It wasn't even a good one when I sent it to her, but it made it a lot better, of course. So, when I get out of here, 1,000,000 kilometers. Boom. That was nuts. And that should have also counted for this, but I'm not doing that until after midnight, so that I get that counted for myself. I'm going to end this portion of the video now, and then it'll be back to the regular video. Hello. This video is just for my badge. Alrighty, so now we're going to go. It's not letting me go. There we go. Back into Pokemon Go. And I got that task, but I haven't opened it yet. So let's open it. It's going to be a Zangoose. Let's see if it's shiny. And it is not shiny. Dang. Oh well, I've got plenty of Philippines ones. It's best to have like 2 people who have that same task, so that when you get that task, that field research for 10,000 kilometers, if one person has the 10,000 kilometer one, but you both have the task, then you both have a chance at getting shiny Zangoose. Now, how did I know it was shiny Zangoose? That's because information has already been released by LeakDuck, which I will show you that after I do my field research, my weekly field research. Now, this should be an Eevee, Flower Crown Eevee. But let's see if it's going to be shiny. Not shiny, again. I think Shiro Kami, she's gotten 1 or 2 shiny Eevee Flower Crown. Meanwhile, I've gotten this. And this better be a better one to evolve, because most of them that I get are not battle with the best of them. So they're only like 2-star. They're not 3-star or higher. Let's see what this one is. Here's my 7-day streak. And it also is only 2-star, so it is also only worthy of trading. So that's pretty lame. But let me show you some recent catches. So I got the, like I said, the Blitzel. And when you click on it, it shines up a little bit. But when you get Zebstrika, it's pretty awesome. He shines up a lot. I love electric types. They just always are so cool. So I have that. And then also, if I put them in order here, go down to Gen 5. Made those last week. I got a lucky Fungus. I still don't have a good enough Drillbur to evolve. I still don't have a good enough Pampur to evolve, and you also need, when you evolve it, you also need the Unova Stone, which I still don't have. Maybe if I get my 7-day streak spin at this stop when I go up there, maybe that'll be it. But I do have a shiny Lillipup. 2 of them, actually. So this one I'm going to be, because it's got better stats, it's only still a 0-star, but it's got more even stats than the other one did. So let's see that one again. Double make sure. Yep, better stats. So this one will be my shiny Herdier. I don't even know what shiny Herdier looks like. Let's find out together, shall we? It's so cute. It looks like the fur on its back is a little greenish too, like its eyes. I really can't tell too much of a difference between that and regular Herdier. I think it's lighter for definite. Let's check. Yeah, it's way lighter. So here's regular and shiny. Can't wait to get another one. And then I got Patrat as a shiny, so that's pretty awesome. Watchhog is pretty cool because when it lights up too. Even though it's just a normal type, it still has almost like it's electric or whatever. And I do have 2 good Tapegs and 1 good Oshawott. I caught this Servine, like I said. Still no good Snivies. But I am going to evolve one of these Tapegs here. I think this one's got better stats here. This one was from a hatch. So, I get to finally make, I think it's Pignite is the name, and then Embor is the last one. Man, it is so cool looking. Yeah. And there's Pignite. It's so awesome. And then Oshawott. This is the only good one that I've got. The other one is not that great. It's good enough, so I need to give it some rare candies, which I got a bunch when we went out to do. Did not get a shiny Giratina. Amongst the group that I was with, we did about 17 Giratina raids. None of us got a shiny. None of us got a shiny. So, that's pretty lame. Amongst all of us, it was close to 100 raids that we did. And, of course, I mean, it was only 17 raids, but, like, each one of us had close to 100 encounters. No shiny. That's pretty horrible. Now, the shinies exist. We've seen other people catch them that were in other groups or whatever, but man. D-Watt. He's cool looking. So, yeah, there's my new catches. And then let's go shiny and recent. And yeah, I got that Yanma that she traded me, 2 Lillipups, and a Patrat. No Giratina, no Mewtwo. Mewtwo Makeup Day is coming up here pretty soon. Beginning of October sometime. I want to show you one last thing before I go. I have been making updates to my blogger. Okay, that's a search. Oh, I was searching for things here. Sorry about that. I meant to have this already up, but I didn't. So when I go here, Nintendo Agenda, where I'm putting all my Battle with the Best of Them stuff at, I added one called Infographics. This should hopefully make my videos shorter in the future. I'm having this up, and I'm going to keep trying to keep updating this. Most of these are from LeakDuck. So, if I go to web version here, when you go through these, you can flip through them. So this is the current events that are going on right now, which again, it shows you Zangoose and Seviper and Mime Jr. have all gone shiny. Now Mime Jr. is only available in 5K eggs in Europe, so sorry. And then, you know, new t-shirts, which I'm not going to wear because they have the UN on them, and I'm not a big UN fan. Why did I say that? 25% discount on Stardust Trade. New field research, which is here. Lapras for sending 25 gifts to friends. I think you can only send 20 gifts a day, so maybe you have to spread that over 2 days. I can't remember. Maybe you can send more than 20 gifts now. I can't remember. I'm on my way to that one, but that's shiny possible. Make a new friend, Nose Pass. A lot of people are like, why? Nose Pass is like a magnetic compass Pokemon, so this is supposed to be world tourism, compass, blah, blah, blah. And then Zangoose and Seviper, but they're going to be the opposite ends of the world. So, for instance, if you are in the Western Hemisphere, Seviper appears in the wild right now. But if you do this task, which is trade one from the opposite end of the world, 10,000 kilometers away, then you will get an encounter with Zangoose, and vice versa. If you're on the other side of the world and you get one from here in a trade 10,000 kilometers away, then you'll get a Seviper. Blah, blah, blah. And then I've got Community Day. This will have to be updated when they give the new move next coming up. And then as I click through these, you get the research task encounters, the research breakthrough, the special research, the current raid bosses, raid boss counters, egg hatches, which this isn't completely up to date because it tells you about the Univas and the Kanto region regionals. They're no longer in there after the 23rd. Blah, blah, blah. And then here's Go Rocket Battle Cries, what they are and what their counters are. This is not from Leak Duck. This is from somewhere else. Ironheart 786. But these are going to be the Univastone. I don't know if this is just rumor or theoretical, but it's for sure for Lampent, and it's for sure for the regional monkeys. And then here's the Sinnoh ones. And then the current Ditto disguises, which there's new ones of that. Weedle, which tells me Weedle's not going to go shiny anytime soon. If they just recently made this one a... in fact, all of these, you should say, well, most of these, especially the new ones that they just added to the list, are probably not going to go shiny anytime soon. And then here's the name trick for Glaceon. And then here's the trading costs, which, again, are 1/4 off during this World Tourism event. So take advantage of that. And thanks for watching, guys. Sorry this was, again, so long, but I did update my blogger. My blog post for Book Battle with the Best of Them. That should make things in the future shorter so that you can... I'm going to have a link to that in the description of this video just to go straight to that. Happy hunting out there. Get yourself a shiny Seviper. Take advantage of those new field research for the World Tourism event. If you don't want to nose pass, don't make a friend. I don't know. But yeah, here I am. I'm at 16 gifts, so I'm going to do some more gifts today and try to get a Lapras, another shiny Lapras or whatever. But yeah, the spawn points have changed. I don't know if this is going to be a continuous thing, but normally at this stop right here, the Ash Tree, or the Van Buren Village, or Van Buren Park, normally only has 0 or 1 spawn there. Now it's been getting multiple ones, as have lighter stops are now heavier, and heavier stops have gone down a little bit, which that's a little annoying. But let's see what's on the raid thing. Ooh, Molo. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting out there. And you guys have a good day.